The holiday season is here, and do you know what that means? You guessed it! It is time for another fabulous and holly and jolly DIY! And this video is going to be extra super duper special, and do you want to know why? Not only is it my 99th video, but this is my very first YouTube collab! I am so pumped to make this video. Oh my gosh. Let's just get into it, okay? I am collaborating with one of my all-time favorite YouTubers, and we connected because we pretty much post the same niche of videos. We are both rocking it with the eco-friendly sustainability content, okay? That's what I love to see. And that is with Athena! Lovely Athena. So yeah, it's just been such a joy, such a pleasure, and now it is such an honor to be able to collaborate with them on this very special video. So be sure to go check out Athena's channel. I will have it linked down below. They post a whole lot of sustainable content, a lot of DIYs, makeovers, cosplays, gaming. If you like my content, you will for sure enjoy Athena's content as well. So go subscribe and show them some support. So basically, the premise of this video is that we are going to be making and upcycling our very own ornaments so that we can trade them with one another, and then it's going to be kind of like a little surprise unboxing situation, and I'm just so excited. For the past, I don't know how many years now, I have been obsessed with the theme, the holiday theme of like basically Candyland. I love all of the sugary sweetness, all the pastels, all of that goodness, you know? I love it so much, and you will soon see that on my tree that I've yet to set up. And last year, can I zoom in? Right there, that little pink ornament hanging up, I made my very own Kiki and Lala ornaments, also upcycled, and I really want to do something similar to that, just very homemade looking, embroidery, that kind of stuff, but I also really want to make it into that kind of Candyland theme, and I have taken a few inspiration photos when I'm out window shopping and everything, and here's what I have. It isn't much, but I have an idea. The idea that I have in my head is much better than what I have on paper. So basically I just want to make it look like a little sugar cookie, a little tree, and then it's gonna have like a tan base to be like the cookie. But yeah, and then I'm gonna bedazzle it with some sprinkles, aka beads. I'm so excited. I know it's gonna turn out so cute, and I cannot wait to get started and to do yet another upcycling DIY, and I'm just ready to get into the holly jolly spirit. The weather right now looks like we're in a Twilight movie. Love that. But this is my very first YouTube collab. Like I said, I'm so excited. I love the holidays, I love DIYs, I love upcycling. I'm just so excited, and is this plugged in? I've been talking into my microphone for no reason. It wasn't even plugged in. I mean, you can still hear me. Oh. Anyways, let's just get started with this DIY. Hey Olive! It's time to get crafty. My grandma gave me an assortment of embroidery hoops of various sizes a few years back, and I decided on a medium-sized hoop for this project, which I believe is 4 inches. Using a scrap piece of paper, I began tracing out the paper size onto some tan felt and secured that fabric onto the hoop. To make a symmetrical tree, I drew 1/2 of it onto the paper and simply folded that in half and cut out the side that I drew, leaving me with a quaint little pine tree shape. I then traced the outer portion of that cutout onto some dark green felt that we've had laying around for years, and I cut that out with some fabric scissors. A few years ago, I was given a large assortment of some beautiful embroidery threads of different hues and color combinations, and for this project I decided to pick out a few foresty green tones to complement the felt color. I pinned the cutout tree down onto the felt piece, and then I chose a nice bright green and did a simple up and down stitch to secure the tree onto the tan felt. I sewed along the border, leaving roughly 1 millimeter along the edge, following that curvature of the pine. When the border was all done and sewn and everything was secured, I went in with a rich brown thread and I began adding pine tree branches, following the same stitching pattern as before. I just love how this looks. It's so cozy and cute, and this kind of stitching, just crafting in general with fabrics, it always reminds me of my favorite game, which is Kirby's Epic Yarn, which is basically about the beloved Kirby exploring a world made of cloth, and it's just so adorable, and it makes my DIYing heart melt. After putting my thread scraps into a container for a future upcycling project, I began adding lighter touches of green along the branches using a really pretty minty pastel green thread. And here's where the glitz and glamour comes in. We had a stash of beads from our childhood that I had been saving to use for various crafts, and I knew that this would be the perfect opportunity to use them for my sugar cookie ornament. So I sorted through the bag to find a few random silver beads and some shiny purple stars to bedazzle the tree like ornaments, or in my case, sprinkles. And believe it or not, Ripley, this was actually my very first time beading. And beading is what it sounds like. It's basically just embroidering, and you add beads as you go. But I've been so drawn to this for years now, and I just never got around to it, so I'm very glad that I can incorporate it into this project. When everything was secured and the beads were all tied down, I removed the initial felt from the hoop and I cut out a slightly larger tree shape following the curvature of the green felt and leaving roughly 3 millimeters of room for the border to sew. I then pinned that cutout to another section of the tan felt. I cut out a duplicate of that shape and then I pinned those together. Using that same green felt as before, I cut out a very thin strip to make a loop so that Athena can hang this on their tree or wherever their heart desires. As I began sewing the two pieces together, I then sandwiched that little loop in between the two tan felt pieces at the top and sewed as per usual with a dark brown thread, making sure to double up on my thread around the loop area so it would be secure. I continued that simple up and down stitch with the brown thread along the tan felt, and I stopped roughly 3/4 of the way through so that I could leave a small hole and so I could stuff it with some leftover fabric scraps. a wonderful way to reduce your textile waste. And then I just simply continued stitching until it was done, and I secured it with a knot. My microphone is plugged in, so it is only about 26 hours later and I'm done. I feel like with a lot of my other projects, I'm not even counting painting, because painting I know will take me 5 ever, okay? But other projects, like even when I did my Kiki and Lala ornaments, like that took me a while. But I am kind of the queen of procrastination. I'm at the procrastination station, but not this time because... Hello? Look at how cute it turned out! It is all done, and I love it. I think it turned out so cute. It looks like a little cookie with frosting. I don't know what kind of sprinkles those are, but hey, I'd eat them. And I did a cute little loop and everything, and I just love all the little stitching details, and I stuffed it with all of my leftover fabric scraps, and I used a bunch of old fabric and my secondhand threads and everything, and I love it, and I really hope Athena loves it as well, and I cannot wait for them to see it. So I guess the next steps for me would be to package this up very nicely. Of course, I will be using all repurposed packaging, a reused box. I love to reuse tissue paper. I'm gonna do a cutesy little card. It's not gonna be a little card because when I make cards for people, it's like a novel. So Athena, get ready for a novel. But I'm just so excited, and I gotta give myself a pat on the back for getting it done this quick. And yeah, I guess I just gotta package this up, write the card, send it off, and then we're gonna each be filming like a little unboxing reveal, like First impressions. So I am excited to see Athena's first impression of this, and vice versa. We haven't really discussed what we were making each other, aside from the fact that it is an ornament from upcycled materials. So I'm very excited, and okay. I just love to make cards for people. In the past, I would usually draw that person's favorite interest on the front. For example, I drew the Midwestern princess, Miss Chapel Roan, and then a Titan from Attack on Titan. But just this past year, I actually started to hand make my cards. I love to reuse junk mail because it's the perfect free cardstock. Just make sure that you're registered to vote. I even love to reuse envelopes from people. This one already had my name on it, so I just used that and I added a few more words to it, and voila! Of course, I don't like to reuse ones that people have put their slobber on, but stuff like this, it's good to reuse. And then I grabbed a sheet of paper that is quite literally 24 years old, and it had sun bleach spots over it, so why not use it up? And I just use that to cover up the cardstock to make a blank canvas. And then with my other leftover random pieces of paper that I like to save, I just use that to further jazz up the card. And the reusing doesn't stop there, because this box is almost 10 years old and hey, I'm still using it again. Yeah, I hate to throw away boxes, especially when they're cute and everything, so I just love to reuse stuff whenever I can. Even this tissue paper, it is not brand new. It's probably been reused, I don't know, 4 or 5 times, and you know, why not use it again? And I even put my little business card in there. Follow Sharp Shop Photography on YouTube. Alrighty. Ooh, you'll never guess what came in the mail. Ah! It's Athena's ornament! Okay, it came in yesterday and I was not camera ready, but now I am. And I'm so eager to open this. It's such a cute box. I'm not going to show you because there are details on it. I have my special gold Nate Berkus scissors. Not sponsored. Ah! I'm so excited. Athena taped this up. And great minds, right? Because this is obviously a reused box. Yeah? Alrighty. Alrighty. Are you ready? Oh my gosh. Athena, I think you could drop this out of an airplane and it would be okay. As Slater once said, alright. Okay. What? Oh my gosh. I don't know how much Athena wants me to show. Oh my god. Are you for real? That's so cute. Oh my god. We both did handmade cards. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah. Okay. I'm not gonna read this. I don't know if Athena wants me to. Okay. That's so sweet. Thank you, Athena. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god. Aw. What? Oh, it's a little flower. It's, okay, it's made out of tin, pop can taps, a bottle cap, a pearl. Oh my god. That's so magical. Oh my god! Oh, I love all the pink and the yellow and the blue pan. I don't know if that was intended. Aw, oh my god! Look at that! Oh, that, aw. This is so cute! Oh my god, okay, I need to put this on my tree. I might need to put a hook in this because otherwise it's gonna be hanging like that, but I'll just set it in my tree for now. Up There by Miss Kylie Minogue. This was so fun! Oh my god, I can't believe that. Oh my god, this just makes my whole day. This makes my whole week. Aw, thank you, Athena. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that's a terrible heart. There we go. Thank you. Once again, thank you so much, Athena. Oh my god. This has been such a fun project to do, and I could not be more honored to do it with you. Such a like-minded individual, and I'm so glad that we have connected over this past year. This is so special, so thank you, and thank you for reaching out with this idea. And very quickly before you go, don't go yet, please make sure you subscribe to Athena. They are almost at 2K. 2K, let's go! So please be sure to show them some love. Go watch their videos. If you like my stuff, you will love their stuff. Yay! What a wonderful way to end the year. And my very first YouTube collab, I don't know if this is Athena's first collab, but I just... My cheeks hurt from smiling. Oh my gosh, I'm just, you know? I'm so grateful for this opportunity and to do it with Athena, and I really hope you guys enjoyed, and this will inspire you to use all of your creative talents, your actual intelligence, your own AI. Oh? But no, for real, like, use what you already have. Upcycling is so fun. It really gets your creative gears going, and it's a good challenge sometimes, depending on if you're like me and you hoard everything that you find. Not really, but just get creative. Make something for yourself, make something for somebody else that you know and love, and it's so personal, and you get to see all of their artistic talents come to life, and it's always going to be an original piece, that's for sure. Once again, thank you, Athena. Thank you so much. I had such a blast doing this with you, and I hope you did too. And thank you for your beautiful ornament and that lovely card. I just thank you. I hope you all have a super beautiful, safe, and peaceful holiday season, and the rest of your winter is full of warm love and joy. And go subscribe to Athena. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not already, leave a like and subscribe if you want to join the super slay community, because it is super slay here. And I did a little research and I found out that those who both like and subscribe, they're like usually typically always really cool, beautiful, awesome people. So the proof is in the pudding. Anyways, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you when I see you.
Cheers,